So tell them how your life is not the matrix, really not the fake shit. Tell them how you acting like you hate shit. Show them that you really got love, killing all the good, knowing that's the only way we make it. So tell them how your life is not the matrix, really not the.
Don't know me. No, these niggas don't know me. And all these bitches don't know me. Hell nah, you ain't my homie. And now you ain't the Brody.
Had Crippen, in their heart to do what they thought Crippen needed to be done. That's basically my take on that.
Okay. What about OG Cutes?
Oh, I love OG.
Cute. Yeah, it's funny, man, because like I was saying, how I got embraced. See, a lot of people they've been to prison, but they haven't really been on the level 4s. They mostly been on the 1, 2s, and 3s. Right. They haven't been behind the walls. So everywhere I went, man, when I was behind the walls, I ran across people, man, that knew you with Q-Tip and all the rest of the homies. Like, oh, them the homies, they just go in there. And Cutes, man, I ran across Cutes, man, at Donovan.
Right.
And we was in building 4, and as soon as he seen me, he seen my back, oh, you from Raymond? And he just went on and started talking, and oh yeah, them know. I'm like, so I see him on all the interviews and stuff, but I never seen you and him on nothing. I'm like, I mentioned to me, but I know you go back with Cutes as well.
Well, stay tuned. I just seen Cutes for the first time. I've talked with Cutes a couple of times on the phone since I've been home. Life getting away a lot.
Yeah.
So I seen Cutes at Monsters service, and we talked, and we just need to get together. He want to do a podcast together.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that we will get to it.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, man, Cutes is the homie.
Good dude, man. Good dude.
Oh yeah, Cutes, Rusty, Mouse. It's just that whole family.
Yeah, Cutes taught me a lot. So I done walked the track with Cutes a lot too, man. Up here in Donovan, Cutes told me a lot of history, man. Especially I was with Cutes, I think, around the time when they executed Took. And then he was telling me stuff about that back then, But I'm the young homie that always just seek. Right. I always soak it up. Like, been with you, like when we was in Calipat, I just soak it up. Ace and Trip, man, because I always tell people the story. Remember when you was a Mac, you came to my cell one day, and you brought a bag of canned goods.
Right.
And it was from the homie Rambo. And you was telling me, like, why he bringing you food? You don't want to be in there. That's your little homie. You should be giving him something. And at the time, I was running the football pool. I was telling cats was giving me caps of weed for football tickets. And I'm in the cell smoking them up and everything. And I'm showed up in there. But ever since you had that talk with me, bro, I kid you not, I left there, man, I just made sure I stayed stocked. I never ran out of nothing. And that was like back in 2002. I paroled in 2016. So I done went that whole time. I never ran out of nothing else. And now I use that on the streets too. I make sure I stay stable. I got something to fall back on. Never just be completely broke, empty. Right. I just take that lesson. Like Spark taught me that a long time ago in Calipat, bro. I'll never forget that.
Exactly. I remember Big Rambo too.
Rambo and Tonga, man.
Yeah, he's a good dude, man. And with me, I always, that's just something about it, man. I always had that in me to look out,
Yeah.
And I continue to do that to this day.
Indeed, bro, indeed. I mean, you did good with me, man. You and your brother, man. Y'all taught me a lot, looked out for me along the way.
Exactly.
That's why it's an honor for me. I had to get on this podcast, man, and get you on here myself. I just had to do this, you know what I mean? It's only right, man. But
it's a blessing and an honor. Great.
Definitely, man. Just to be out here and able to do this, man. And then everybody, a lot of the homies want this. Like, put Spark on your thing. I got it, bro. I'm gonna get him on there.
Yeah.
So we doing it, man.
Yeah. We'll do it anytime we can, bring our schedules together and the people want to hear what I have to say on Crippen, and especially my Crippen, and the Raymond Avenue Crippen or the Blue Note Crippen. I'm going to keep it genuine. I'm going to keep it 100. I ain't going to embellish on it. Anytime I see a real homie like you that's doing a platform, I'm going to make myself available.
I appreciate it. All right, so what you got next, man? What you working on now? We talked about the past, let's talk about the future.
Well, right now, I'm in this space working on, as people know out there, I served a very long time in prison, 35 years to be exact. And coming home and the transitioning to life is very difficult. And I tell people who want to hear it, those that you to go back to them old cartoons. I know you youngsters ain't gonna feel this, but I tell people I left in the Flintstones and came back in the Jetsons. And it's a cultural shock. They put me in San Francisco. They didn't want me to come back to LA initially. They put me in a foreign place, like I was in a, might have been a foreign country, because Frisco was something that was really something I couldn't handle. But it probably wasn't even Frisco. If they'd have put me right back in the neighborhood when I first got out, that probably would have been the same kind of cultural shock thing. So what I'm doing now is I'm working with a nonprofit called AWTC, and we go out and we help these brothers transition back into society in South Central Los Angeles. Our goal is to not fall prey to this system. Okay. Again, don't go back. Right. Recidivism rate is outrageous in our community. Right. But me coming home to this new world order per se, and going through with them brothers, I know, don't know how to use the phones, it's a lot. So what I do now is I work with these brothers, man. I try and give them suitable housing, clothing,
like reentry,
money, reentry, counseling. I do a lot of. It's the spoken word to my brothers coming home from prison that it's really the saving grace to a lot of, because they need somebody to know what they going through.
Right.
And can't nobody know what they going through unless they done been through it themselves.
Right.
And so this is what we doing. We trying to give back to the community. We got there giving out food. We out there building this brand to make it a namesake in our community, and to bring these brothers home and keep them home.
Right.
Keep them back with their families, or when they make families, keep those families together. So that's what I'm doing. That's my mission. My main enemies, of course, is the prison industrial complex, and some of these Trumpist type politics that goes on out there. So,
yeah.
But if you're a soldier and you see yourself as a real soldier, and you know what the factors is and the real front line is, then you need to step to that. You need to get up out of that. Right. Doing each other in, and let's go get people that's trying to really do us in. And it's deeper than what you think, but every little bit counts, and that's what I'm doing with my life. That's what I enjoy doing. That's what I'm going to continue to do. And anybody out there that needs a helping hand, just contact our WATC. We'll give it to you.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. All right, man. Well, I know you got an appointment to get to. I don't know how much time you got left.
Yeah, I do.
All right. Anything else you want to say before we get up out of here?
Just when you're out there, keep your cripping real, take it to the next level, and just all do this together one day.
That's what's up, bro.
All right, now.
Appreciate you, big bro. Love you too, big bro.
No.
Much love. All right, we shut this up. Thank y'all for tuning in. Game over.